The vast emptiness of space stretched before Commander Ethan Rodriguez, his eyes fixed on the holographic display of the research vessel Horizon. After 3 years of deep space exploration, they were charting unknown territories beyond the solar system's familiar boundaries. Ethan's hand brushed against the navigation console, his calloused fingers a testament to years of space travel. The ship's AI, Aria, hummed softly in the background, her quantum processors continuously scanning the surrounding space for any anomalies. "Commander," Aria's crisp voice interrupted the silence, detecting an unusual energy signature 0.3 light-years from our current position. Ethan leaned forward, his heart racing. Unusual meant potential discovery, and discoveries were what drove humanity's relentless exploration of the cosmos. "Show me," he commanded. The holographic display shifted, revealing a complex energy pattern unlike anything in their database. Swirling tendrils of quantum fluctuations danced across the screen, defying conventional understanding of physics. "Prepare for potential first contact protocol," Ethan instructed his crew. The bridge came alive with anticipation, each crew member snapping into their designated roles with military precision. Lieutenant Vanessa Kumar, the ship's lead xenobiologist, approached the display. "These energy signatures suggest an intelligence far beyond our current comprehension," she muttered, her dark eyes reflecting the dancing quantum patterns. Suddenly, a massive gravitational distortion erupted near the horizon. The ship shuddered, its advanced stabilization systems working overtime to maintain equilibrium. A crystalline structure materialized, not a ship, not a weapon, but something entirely alien. "Defensive systems on standby," Ethan ordered, his voice calm despite the unprecedented situation. The crystalline structure began to pulse with rhythmic energy, sending intricate wave patterns that seemed to communicate in a language beyond human understanding. Aria's processors worked frantically, attempting to decode the transmission. "Translation in progress," Aria announced. "Preliminary analysis suggests a request for cooperation." Before anyone could respond, a translucent being emerged from the crystalline structure. It was neither solid nor completely transparent, resembling a confluence of light and energy. Its form shifted continuously, suggesting a complexity of existence humans had never encountered. Ethan stood, his military training battling with an overwhelming sense of wonder. The being raised what appeared to be a limb, or was it a communication appendage, and projected a series of complex mathematical equations directly into the ship's communication systems. "Quantum entanglement," Lieutenant Kumar breathed. "They're attempting to establish communication through fundamental universal principles." The equations were more than mere numbers. They represented an intricate dance of probability, quantum mechanics, and what seemed to be a desperate plea for understanding. Humanity had always believed in the possibility of intelligent life, but this was beyond their wildest imagination. Ethan realized they stood at the precipice of a moment that would redefine human history. This wasn't just first contact, this was an invitation to something greater, a potential alliance that transcended traditional concepts of communication and cooperation. "Prepare a response," he told Aria. "We'll show them the best of human curiosity and intelligence." As the crystalline being waited, pulsing with anticipation, the Horizon's crew worked together, a microcosm of human potential, ready to bridge the gap between two incomprehensibly different forms of existence. The universe held its breath, waiting to see how humanity would respond to this extraordinary moment. "Would you like me to continue with the next part of the story?" The crystalline being, which the crew had begun to call the quantum entity, remained connected to the Horizon through an intricate web of energy signatures. Over the next 72 hours, communication evolved from mathematical equations to more nuanced exchanges of information. Aria worked tirelessly, her quantum processors pushing the boundaries of linguistic and conceptual translation. Commander Ethan Rodriguez watched in awe as fragments of the entity's purpose began to emerge, a critical mission that required human intervention. "The universe is unraveling," Lieutenant Vanessa Kumar translated from the complex transmission. "Not metaphorically, but quite literally. There's a fundamental destabilization occurring in the quantum fabric of spacetime. The bridge fell silent. Such a concept was almost impossible to comprehend, yet the mathematical proofs displayed on their screens were undeniable. The quantum entity had been searching for a species with the right combination of technological capability and adaptive intelligence to help prevent a cosmic catastrophe. They believe humans possess a unique problem-solving capability, Arya explained. Our species' capacity for innovative thinking makes us ideal candidates for this mission. The mission, as it emerged, required a delicate intervention at the quantum level. The quantum entity had identified a critical point of quantum instability, a region where multiple universal strings were converging, threatening to create a cascade of dimensional collapse. Ethan studied the holographic representation. It looked like a complex knot of energy, with potential points of intervention marked in pulsing quantum signatures. "What exactly do they need us to do?" he asked. A new projection materialized, a specialized quantum stabilization device. Part technological, part biological, it seemed to require human consciousness as a critical component of its operation. The device would need to be piloted through the quantum instability, making real-time decisions that required both mathematical precision and intuitive problem-solving. Only a human mind can make the split-second adaptive choices needed, Lieutenant Kumar explained, her voice a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The risks were astronomical. The mission would require someone to essentially navigate through the quantum fabric of reality, making corrections that could prevent universal collapse. One wrong move could trigger the very catastrophe they were trying to prevent. Ethan looked around the bridge. Volunteers would be needed, but this was beyond a standard mission. This was a chance to prove humanity's worth on a cosmic scale. "I'll go," he said firmly. The crew turned, surprised. As commander, Ethan was the most valuable person on the ship. Sending him would be a massive risk. But the quantum entity's response was immediate and clear. Ethan Rodriguez was precisely the consciousness they needed. His combination of strategic thinking, adaptive problem-solving, and fundamental understanding of risk made him the optimal candidate. Preparation began immediately. Specialized quantum adaptive neural interfaces were developed, connecting Ethan's consciousness directly to the stabilization device. Days of intense training followed, with the quantum entity providing guidance and simulations that pushed human cognitive limits. "This is more than a mission," Vanessa told Ethan during one of their preparation sessions. "This is humanity's first true test on a universal stage." As the horizon positioned itself near the quantum instability point, a sense of anticipation filled the ship. Humanity stood on the brink of either its greatest triumph or most catastrophic failure. The universe waited, its very existence hanging in the balance. The quantum stabilization chamber hummed with an otherworldly energy, its complex matrix of light and quantum threads surrounding Commander Ethan Rodriguez. Neural interfaces connected his consciousness directly to the device, transforming him into a living bridge between human intelligence and cosmic mechanics. "Quantum insertion sequence initiating," Arya announced, her voice steady despite the unprecedented nature of the mission. Lieutenant Vanessa Kumar monitored the readings, her fingers dancing across holographic control panels. The bridge of the horizon transformed into a nerve center of scientific anticipation, every crew member acutely aware that the fate of universal stability rested on this moment. The quantum entity pulsed with a rhythmic energy, its crystalline form providing guidance and support. What had begun as an impossible first contact had evolved into a collaborative mission that defied all previous understanding of intergalactic cooperation. As Ethan's consciousness began to merge with the quantum stabilization device, he experienced something beyond human perception. Reality became fluid, not just a concept, but a tangible, malleable substance he could almost touch and reshape. The point of quantum instability revealed itself as a massive, swirling vortex of potential realities. Imagine thousands of potential universes twisting and threatening to collapse into each other, a cosmic knot that could unravel everything that existed. Initiating quantum correction sequence, Ethan's voice came through, sounding both distant and immediate. His mind became a computational marvel, processing billions of potential outcomes simultaneously. Each decision was a delicate balance between mathematical precision and intuitive problem-solving. The human capacity for creative thinking proved to be the critical element the quantum entity had anticipated. Unexpected challenges emerged. The quantum instability fought back, creating recursive loops of potential destruction. Ethan's consciousness navigated these threats, using techniques that blended human intuition with the entity's advanced understanding of universal mechanics. Maintaining structural integrity, he reported, though his voice seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. The crew watched in a mixture of terror and wonder. Lieutenant Kumar's scientific mind raced to comprehend the process. The neural interfaces showed Ethan's brain activity in patterns never before observed, a human mind functioning at levels that bordered on the mystical. Hours passed in what seemed like both an instant and an eternity. The quantum stabilization device responded to Ethan's consciousness, making micro-adjustments that prevented universal collapse. It was a dance of intelligence, a collaboration between human potential and cosmic mechanics. Suddenly, a critical moment arrived. The quantum vortex threatened to destabilize completely. In a split second, Ethan made a decision that defied all predictive models, a uniquely human choice that combined risk, creativity, and fundamental understanding. The vortex began to calm. Stabilization at 87% and holding, Arya reported, a hint of excitement in her artificial voice. The quantum entity pulsed with what could only be described as approval. Humanity had proven itself capable of something extraordinary, averting a universal catastrophe through a combination of technological prowess and innovative thinking. As Ethan's consciousness began to return to his physical body, the bridge erupted in a mixture of relief and jubilation. They had done more than complete a mission, they had demonstrated humanity's potential on a cosmic scale. The universe, it seemed, had been watching. The aftermath of the quantum stabilization mission transformed the Horizon from a mere research vessel into a symbol of human potential. Scientists and military leaders across Earth studied every moment of the unprecedented intervention, analyzing how a single human consciousness had navigated the most complex challenge in known existence. Ethan Rodriguez spent weeks in medical observation, his body and mind recovering from the extraordinary quantum experience. Medical scans revealed remarkable changes. His neural pathways had been fundamentally altered by the quantum interface, creating a hybrid consciousness that bridged human thinking and cosmic understanding. The quantum entity remained close to the Horizon, its crystalline form now a constant companion rather than an alien presence. Communication had evolved beyond mathematical equations into a more nuanced exchange of knowledge and potential. The human brain demonstrated capabilities we never anticipated. The entity communicated through Arya's advanced translation systems. Its energy patterns suggested a mixture of scientific fascination and genuine respect. Lieutenant Vanessa Kumar led a team of researchers documenting every aspect of the mission. They discovered that Ethan's neural interface had created a unique quantum mapping technique, a method of understanding and manipulating reality at its most fundamental level. Governments and scientific institutions across Earth competed for access to the Horizon's data. The mission had proven that humanity was not just a species confined to a single planet, but a potential key to understanding the universe's most complex mysteries. Technological breakthroughs emerged rapidly. The quantum stabilization techniques developed during the mission began to show promise in multiple fields, from advanced computing to medical treatments that could potentially repair neurological damage at the quantum level. But not everyone viewed the discovery with pure scientific enthusiasm. Military strategists saw potential weapons applications. Corporate entities imagined revolutionary technologies that could transform entire industries. Ethan, however, remained focused on the mission's true significance. During a critical debriefing, he shared insights that went beyond technical specifications. This isn't about technology, he told the assembled researchers and military leaders. This is about understanding. We're not just observers of the universe, we're potential collaborators in its fundamental mechanics. The quantum entity seemed to resonate with his words, its crystalline form pulsing with an energy that suggested agreement. Unexpected side effects of the mission began to emerge. Some crew members who had been in close proximity to the quantum stabilization process showed enhanced cognitive abilities. Their problem-solving skills, creativity, and intuitive understanding had expanded dramatically. Lieutenant Kumar discovered that the quantum interface had created a subtle network of consciousness, a shared understanding that transcended traditional communication. It was as if the crew had been subtly connected by their proximity to the cosmic event. "We're witnessing the next stage of human evolution," she noted in her research logs. "Not through genetic manipulation, but through a fundamental expansion of consciousness." The horizon became more than a ship. It was now a beacon of human potential, a living testament to the species' capacity for innovation, adaptation, and understanding. As news of the mission spread, humanity looked to the stars with a new sense of possibility. The universe was no longer just a vast, incomprehensible expanse, it was a potential partner in a grand, cosmic dialogue. The months following the quantum stabilization mission transformed human understanding of our place in the universe. The horizon became a symbol of hope, a testament to humanity's potential for cosmic collaboration. Ethan Rodriguez, now fundamentally changed by his quantum experience, worked closely with the quantum entity to develop technologies that could bridge human understanding with cosmic mechanics. Their collaboration produced innovations that seemed to defy previous scientific limitations. Research facilities around the world began to implement the quantum mapping techniques discovered during the mission. Medical treatments emerged that could repair neurological damage at the quantum level. Computing systems evolved to process information in ways that approached the entity's advanced computational abilities. Lieutenant Vanessa Kumar led a special research division dedicated to understanding the subtle consciousness network created during the mission. They discovered that the quantum interface had opened a new form of communication, not through language, but through a direct exchange of conceptual understanding. The quantum entity remained with the horizon, no longer seen as an alien presence but as a collaborative partner. Its crystalline form became a familiar sight on the ship, a living representation of the bridge between human potential and cosmic intelligence. Global perspectives began to shift. The mission had proven that humanity was not just a species confined to a single planet, but a potential key to understanding universal mechanics. Scientific communities worldwide celebrated the breakthrough, recognizing it as a pivotal moment in human history. During a critical conference at the United Nations, Ethan shared insights that challenged everything humanity believed about its place in the universe. "We're not just observers," he explained, his voice carrying the subtle resonance of his quantum experience. "We're potential architects of universal understanding. Our creativity, our ability to adapt and innovate, these are not limitations, but our greatest strengths." The quantum entity communicated its own perspective, revealing that countless civilizations had been observed throughout the universe, but few demonstrated the unique combination of intuition and logical thinking that humans possessed. Unexpected developments continued to emerge. The quantum interface had subtly enhanced human cognitive abilities. Problem-solving became more intuitive, creative thinking reached new heights, and a sense of interconnectedness spread among those involved in the mission. Technological breakthroughs accelerated. Quantum computing systems developed from the mission's research could process complex problems in seconds that would have previously taken years. Medical treatments evolved to address conditions once considered untreatable. The horizon became more than a ship, it was a living laboratory of human potential, a bridge between human consciousness and cosmic understanding. As the first anniversary of the quantum stabilization mission approached, humanity looked to the stars with a sense of wonder and possibility never experienced before. The universe was no longer a distant, incomprehensible expanse. It was a potential partner, a collaborative space waiting to be explored. Ethan stood on the bridge, watching the stars. The quantum entity pulsed beside him, a silent companion in humanity's greatest adventure. "We're just beginning," he whispered, a smile crossing his face. The universe seemed to listen, full of infinite possibilities. Would you like me to generate the SEO-optimized title and YouTube description as requested in the original document?